Have you ever had this feeling where you have a brilliant idea, but it just gets a little lost in translation when you say it out loud? Well, we are going to fix that. In this explainer, we're going to move way beyond that textbook English and upgrade some really common phrases to make you sound more professional, more collaborative, and just more natural in any workplace discussion.
Think about it. You've got the expertise. You have the great ideas. But are your words doing them justice? Sometimes, the smallest little tweaks in how we phrase things can completely change how people see our contributions. All right, so let's start with a classic. You're in a meeting, and you need to ask for feedback. We're going to see how you can move past those simple, basic questions and start inviting really thoughtful, detailed conversations instead. Okay, we all do it. We all fall back on, what do you think? And hey, it's fine. It's direct. It gets the job done. But just look at the difference here. When you upgrade that to, what are your thoughts on this? It instantly changes the whole tone. It feels more open, a little more formal, and it really invites a real discussion. And this gets to the heart of why it's so much better. What do you think? Can so easily get you a simple yes or no, or it's fine. But asking, what are your thoughts? That signals you're not just looking for a thumbs up. You're genuinely curious about their detailed input. Now, what if you're in a setting that's a little less formal, but you still want to sound professional? This is where what's your take on this is an absolute game changer. It's a fantastic, really natural-sounding alternative.
And let's just break this idiom down for a second. Your take isn't just another word for opinion. It specifically implies a unique point of view. So when you use it, you're not just showing off a great vocabulary, you're showing that you truly value that other person's individual perspective.
Okay, let's tackle our next big scenario. You're in a meeting and you get a little lost. We have all been there. Saying you don't understand is absolutely crucial, but how you say it can either stop the conversation cold or keep it flowing really collaboratively.
So on the left, we've got the blunt, I don't understand. It's clear, sure, but it can kind of put the speaker on the defensive. Now look at the option on the right. Could you walk me through that again? See how much more collaborative that feels? It immediately turns a moment of confusion into a team effort.
The real power here is in that phrasal verb, walk me through. It implies a journey. You're basically asking them to be your guide, from the starting point, through all the key steps, all the way to the final conclusion. It's like you're asking for a guided tour of their idea.
And that brings us to the most important point, respect. This phrase puts the focus on your desire to understand, not on their failure to explain. It's a tiny change in words with a huge impact on the whole feel of the conversation.
Here's another fantastic tool for your kit. I'm not sure I'm following is a softer, more indirect way to signal that maybe you missed a step. It's absolutely perfect for when you want to be extra polite.
And the real benefit here? It's completely non-accusatory. It keeps the conversation's momentum going. You're just stating your own position, that you're trying to keep up, which gives the other person a chance to pause and clarify without feeling defensive at all.
Okay, we've covered some really powerful alternatives here. So let's package this all up into a simple toolkit you can start using in your very next meeting.
Here it is, all in one place. When you want opinions, let's upgrade from what do you think to the more professional, what are your thoughts on this? Or that friendly, what's your take on this? And when you need clarification, swap out the blunt, I don't understand, for the collaborative, could you walk me through that again? Or the softer, I'm not sure I'm following. Simple changes, huge impact. So, the big takeaway is this. These aren't just vocabulary lessons. These phrases are strategic tools. Using them shows respect, it encourages collaboration, and ultimately, it lets you communicate with so much greater impact.
At the end of the day, this isn't just about learning English. It's about strategically shaping your professional interactions. So as you leave this explainer, I want you to ask yourself, which one of these phrases are you going to try out first? And which conversation are you going to elevate?